My name is Tabitha Clark, and I'm the Senior Service Hydrologist at the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Little Rock. Today we're going to take a look at your spring flood outlook for the White Arkansas and Washita River basins located in Arkansas. We're going to start off looking at winter precipitation over the winter leading into the spring. The graphic on the left is this year, the current version, and then on the right we're going to look at how that compares to last winter. Precipitation is generally near or below normal across much of the region, below normal in the upper portions of the Mississippi River Basin, which is drier than it was at this time last year. Only area that's a little bit wetter than it was last year is in the western edge of the Arkansas River Basin. For a more local look at the map that I just showed, right where that area, large area of light green is across the state of Arkansas, that's pretty much about average for where we should be this time of year. As that compares to last winter, well, last winter we were actually wetter in northeast Arkansas along the eastern edge of the White River Basin. Now to switch gears and look at winter temperatures and how they compare to normal by this time of the year. Temperatures across much of the Mississippi drainage system are actually normal to just above normal this winter. It's almost opposite of what it was last winter. Uh, Fortunately, all the areas that we're seeing the above average precipitation in the upper portions of the Missouri River Basin, which eventually drain down to the lower Mississippi, all those areas have been actually a little bit warmer this winter. So, in theory, all that snowpack that they've been gathering has had a chance to slowly melt off, and we're not looking at a dense snowpack up there that we have to worry about melting off quickly this spring and summer. This is good news for us down in the lower portions of the Mississippi River Basin. And nothing too alarming looking at the soil moisture map. Soil moisture is above normal only in portions of the upper Missouri Basin, mainly in the Rockies, where they again have had some snow melt gradually throughout this winter. Much of the rest of the basin is seeing normal or below normal soil moisture, which is drier than in recent years overall. This area over in northeast Arkansas will continue to see that shrink as snow melts in this area. The latest U.S. drought monitor that was issued last Thursday shows some drought still for the state of Arkansas. I believe with the next issuance, there will be some improvement with that weather system we had last week, and then with the rain we have this week. The area over in Oklahoma and in the western edge of the Arkansas Red Basin, again, that area has been seeing drought now for several years. These orange dots on the map are areas where we're currently experiencing some minor flooding. Those would include portions of the Black, the Lower White, the Cache, and upper portions of the Washita River Basin. On this map on the bottom right would be a map from the USGS showing the stream flow and how they compare to normal for right now. The blues are where you have flows higher than normal, and the greens are near normal. Again, the minor flooding and the higher stream flows are pretty much reflective of the rain event we had over the weekend and the rain and snow that we had last week. U.S. Army Corps of Engineer projects in Arkansas and in southwest Missouri and southeast Missouri are at levels approximating design conditions with near 100% of their flood control capacity available at this time. This is a snapshot of latest storage available. In the far right hand column, some of the lakes are in their conservation pool while some are just peaked into their flood control storage. But overall, if we average those out, most of them are, again, right near 100% of flood storage available. Same with the Vicksburg district with Lake Washita, DeGray, and Lake Greeson. They have 100% or near 100% of their flood control storage available heading into this spring. We'll likely pick up another 1 to 2 inches over the next 7 days as the southern stream remains active and interacts with an amplified upper level trough. However, the heaviest axis of precipitation should remain just east of the Mississippi River. Climate models are not picking up on anything that would suggest an overly wet or overly dry spring. That EC area, the area in the white, stands for equal chances, which just means we're looking at equal chances for above, normal, or below precipitation. Now to take all that information and apply it towards individual forecast point for a flood outlook. The oranges and reds are areas that we expect will at least see some flooding this spring. Some of them are actually currently flooding as we speak. The red dot there, that's the Cache River at Patterson, which typically does any given spring see some flooding with normal spring rain. Same thing with the Lower White River, the Arkansas River tributaries like the Pettigene and Fush-Lafay, also portions of the Washita River and the Little Missouri. These areas typically see some sort of flooding throughout the spring, again, based mainly on short-term, short-duration rainfall events. In summary, we're not looking at any indicators that would suggest an overly above normal flood risk year or below normal. As a matter of fact, snow melt from upstream not going to be a factor like it was 2010 going into 2011. We have our own snow melt locally, though, that I believe will keep soils saturated for the next 1 to maybe even 2 weeks, where we could see some higher stream flows and any rain, keeping us in a minor flood category in areas that are already experiencing high stream flow. If we have any spring flooding after the area rivers have receded from these past couple events, it'll have to be from convective rain. So keep that in mind heading into the future and into the later spring. For any short-term river forecast information, remember to check our River and Lakes page here, and the link shown in the orange there. This web page will show you the flood status of any of these river forecast locations in the selected region.